Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Nerd News live stream. I'm going to be playing Project Zomboid today. It was a unexpectedly crazy day at work, so I did not have time to prepare articles. And Tyson's out today. He had some super mega important stuff that he had to do that I think if he joins later, he'll fill us in on. And then Jacob and Austin and Michelle may be freed up later for some multiplayer Project Zomboid. But I'm just going to take it easy tonight and play a little bit of Project Zomboid. I haven't played single player in Project Zomboid for so long. I was starting to doubt whether I was, still good at this game. So, yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to find out if I've still got it after all this time being alone. Oh, nice. I just had a nice fresh cooked pork chop right off the rip. I need to find some sheets. Let's see here. Window, remove curtain. There we go. And we'll just make that into a backpack. Which, the fact that they made a sling backpack like a thing. No. We are skipping news tonight. I had a crazy busy day and did not have time to prepare any articles. So we're just taking it easy tonight. Thanks for dropping by. I actually maybe be able to cover some news while we're here. Oh my gosh, I started out with a rifle. Okay. I'll have to remember that's here. Doesn't look like, does it have ammo in it? It does not. It is completely empty, so no reason to take that right now. But yeah, so no news tonight. It was a crazy busy day. It's 100% on me when it comes to, well, I can't help the fact that work was busy. But man, it was crazy busy today. I did not get home until like 15 minutes before the stream. And when I was listening to like other news channels and stuff, a lot of them didn't have a ton of new things going on either. So I figured this was just easier for now. And see who can join. See who can join us today. Let's go ahead and place this. Yeah. Yeah, well, we didn't immediately go on a honeymoon, so that helped as well. We will be doing that in May. We'll be going to Japan. So incredibly excited about that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to go to Japan. It is in my top. It's probably the number one place I want to visit. It is funny though, because like every person that we've told that are like, are you sure that you want to go to Japan right now with how the world is? And I'm like, do you guys think we're flying over like Europe and the Middle East to get to Japan? Like, I get that things are stressful right now, but that flight doesn't go. But we've had so many of our relatives being like, in this climate? It's like, yeah, the plane goes the complete opposite way. So that's always funny. Okay, so I started in Rosewood, which is mine, and I'm assuming the overwhelming majority of Project Zomboid players' favorite spawn locations. And the goal is to get a vehicle as quick as possible and get over to this. There's an area on the map that I want to go to that I've never tried to survive before that's like weirdly plain, but it's very central. And it's like a church complex like area. It's got like 3 buildings. So I just find Waldo's shed? What is this? Ooh, Electrical 1. What an excellent find. That's like the best book to find. So yeah. So we're gonna see if I can make this middle of the state, because this takes place in Kentucky. This middle of the state random church complex work. I just realized I did not find a single weapon. I'm an idiot. There was one in this shed, though. I do know that. I need to be careful running. I did. I took less than less than good endurance, I should say. I also should have grabbed this. There was definitely wooden rod isn't good, but I guess it's better than nothing. I have a feeling when I crawl out of here. Nope. Okay, we'll just leave that open. Where did that zombie see me, or was he just wandering? Oh, I hear him. There's one. I don't think wooden rods are durable. No watch. I should probably be sneaking. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of them. Did any of them see me? I might be able to cheese this a little bit. There was two standing over here, so I don't know what was up with that. This one, for some odd reason, hasn't noticed me. But how are you doing, Robot? Anything fun been going on with you? Okay, cool. So that was doable, and I'm not out of endurance yet, so. And now I'm a little exhausted. That's okay. We'll take it slow. But my goal is to make it to the fire station first. Oop. Nice. Right on. Yes, the more things... Oh, that's a lot. Ooh, yep. Yes, I am very much looking forward to when things start to calm down for me, because life has been so weird. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm losing my edge a little bit. Nice. Wow, there was so many in that house. I don't know what kind of party was going on there, but maybe I can get lucky and stomp across the fence here. Because that house that I was at is also a good place to loot. Okay. One more. Oh, Zomboid 100%. The gameplay the gameplay loop of Arc Raiders does not interest me. That is a game that I exclusively play with friends because extraction shooters are not my jam. I do not enjoy them. Arc Raiders is the only one I've ever enjoyed, and it's because of the multiplayer aspect to it. Because who, buddy? That would be a big category of games that make me upset. It's like, outside of Dark Souls, which is a weirdly niche exception for me, I do not enjoy games where my fun is very heavily dependent on the people around me. Like, if I can just be having fun with friends and then out of nowhere, somebody who has a chip on their shoulder that just wants to be an asshole that day ruins my game, I'm I'm so angry. I'm uncharacteristically just a furious human being. Yeah. Yep. Single player is I'm 100% in the same in a similar boat. I do like multiplayer more, but I don't like PvP. I like PvE. Like I said, I'm a big Dark Souls fan. Even though there is invasions and those do upset me, it it doesn't seem as egregious as like an extraction shooter type. Oh, Monster Hunter. That's a game that I've never played. I've heard so many things about it, and everything about it seems like I would like it a lot. But it seems very daunting. Because I know I would like it a lot. It's just, I've heard the time commitment is just egregious. Ooh, a fanny pack. How did I miss that off the rip? Okay, let's go ahead and eat this this pork chop. And then the Life and Living is going to come on here in a second. We're going to get a head start on this electrical book. And speed up the time a little bit, which is a huge luxury in single player. Did I not? Oh, okay. Home improvements. Good, good, good. So, fun fact about Project Zomboid, a very early developer of The Sims did some work for this game. So, yeah, I mean, it isn't The Sims, but it's very much like it has a lot of that feel to it. There's actually a game mode that you can take all of the zombies out and just do kind of like survival-y stuff. Because if you look at the skills in this game, I mean, a lot of them outside of the combat ones are like blacksmithing, carpentry, carving, cooking, electrical, glass making, napping. Like you can literally, they're doing an update where it's a complete survivalist playthrough where you literally just spawn into a randomly generated world that's all just the woods. And then you can build everything yourself from the ground up. Was that a zombie coming in? Oh, that's okay. Here, I'll even open the window for you, bud. Come on in. Nice. There we go. Early Maxis was such a golden age, especially the music. So I love that with all the bad EA is going through some of the magic they created. Looks like, yeah. Do I have like a... Is this like a weirdly huge basement? Oh. It's just a weird dungeon-esque basement. What's in the random boxes? Nothing. Okay. Get back upstairs. This is a nice starter house, though, if you did want to stay in Rosewood. This would not be the worst. But yeah, I don't think they necessarily made this game with The Sims in mind. But when you have the asymmetric, like, top-down style, it's kind of hard to get away from, especially when a huge part of your game is, like, homesteading and survival. Which is why I love this game. But we're trying to speed run getting out of Rosewood. But I will say Project Zomboid is one of the most giving games because they tried to go for realism. Like realism was a big factor in what they were making. So like a quote real zombie apocalypse, if you get bit, it's over. you're infected, and you've got 24 to 48 hours before you turn into a zombie. So this game leads to a lot of, oops, I made one mistake. I have to start completely over. And that turns a lot of people away. But if you have people that would play, like if you had a Steam account and you bought this game, I would play multiplayer for sure with you. And multiplayer makes it a lot more bearable because you can get people to really help. Because in single player, you have to do it all yourself, and it kind of wears down on you, depending. Because I've got, as embarrassing as it may be, I have a couple hundred hours in this game. And there are even playthroughs, like I even did some of them on a live stream where it was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then I was like, oh, whatever, I don't need this. And then I randomly get a scratch on my neck, forget to bring bandages, and bleed out in like 5 minutes. Like, this game is brutal when it comes to its difficulty. Oh no, I said speedrun is a joke. There is no Project Zomboid speedrun unless it's speedrunning how quickly you can die. But yeah, I'd be more than happy. I love showing and teaching people this game. This game I don't think gets nearly as much love as it deserves. Oh dang, that's a lot. Ugh. Okay, yep, I'm just gonna have to slow roll this. Use the fence to my advantage and just kind of try and keep track of my out of breathness. Hey, Hitman, welcome. No, I'm not speedrunning. I was playing solo to prove to myself that I've still got it. I've been playing so much multiplayer. I was like, am I still good at this game? Could I make it by myself? So that's what tonight is. Because I did not have enough time to prepare some news articles. Although, once I get to a safe spot, might look some up to talk about it while we're on stream. Oof, there we go. Ooh. Alright, let's start heading back this way, because I'm going to have to sit down and chill out. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I think the only speedrun that exists in Zomboid is speedrunning how quickly you can die. They're all in a line, which is nice. Oop. 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 I did forget to turn multi-hit on. Which, multi-hit, if you want to get Project Zomboid people riled up, talk about multi-hit. Because it seems like the community is incredibly split on if that's cheating or not. I don't think it is. I think it makes total sense from just like a logistical standpoint. But it's basically whether every time you swing your weapon, if you can hit one or more zombies. I'm a big proponent of the fence method. I don't know if you could tell. Oop, that animation almost screwed me, but we came out of it okay. Ooh, I'm doing little to no damage. Come on now. Just give me like a lucky crit. Hey, there we go. Hey, was that a double? It was. Nice. Okay, so that cleared out quite a bit. That was good. That was good. Phew. Alright, I will get caught up with your guys' chats here in just a second. Okay, phew. Let's see here. It would be cool if they added like tripping, where if you were running, you fell prone. They do have that. Yeah, if your running level is too low, and you try and vault over like a fence or something, or like I always take overweight as a trait, just because I love the realism. But yes, if your running level is too low and like a zombie doesn't like grab and bite you, but you bump into a zombie or like a fence or something, they will absolutely um like take you, like you'll trip and fall all the way over, especially if you're vaulting over like small fences and stuff. 100%. It's gotten me a couple times. Because there's even a trait, clumsy, that makes you twice as likely to fall over when doing those like basic activities. I didn't take high thirst, which 99.9% of the time I do, just for the sake of it feels like a free point. But I've gotten to the point where it's so tedious, I just don't want to deal with it. Oh, I guess I could speed up time. Getting so used to multiplayer, I'm forgetting that that's a thing. Okay, that's a good amount. I also think I heard a zombie that I don't know if they're coming my way or not. Nope, right across the street. Come on. Alright, always check for digital watches. I don't want this one sneaking up on me. I'll deal with you too. Yeah, it was funny with the little bit of free time that I had, not yesterday, but Saturday. I beat Resident Evil Requiem, like Wednesday last week or something like that, and I was like, man, I can get the last achievements in like 2 more playthroughs. And I looked up that you could beat it if you like skip all cutscenes and like do certain things in like 3.5 hours. So Saturday, to take the just take some of the stress off, because Macy and I were just hanging out, I ended up 100%ing and platinuming Resident Evil Requiem Saturday, so that was fun. That one had something in it. Ooh, a fillet knife? I don't think that's worth it right now. But okay, so I got quite a few of these guys. Getting into the fire station would be ideal. I'm hoping there's not a bunch in there. Okay, there's only 3 here on the side. Normally there's a bunch that spawn out there, but it doesn't look like it. And that one's in full firefighter gear, which is great. Nice. Have fun at the gym, Hitman. You're a better person than I. Although it is something that I absolutely need to work on. Come on now. Just fall over. I do not want them to break that window. Don't mind me. Just hit somebody in the back of the head and walk away very calmly. Oh, thank you. There we go. And then... Do you sneak faster than they walk now? They used to not be a thing. Oh, I started with bonus sneaking because Hunter. I forgot about that. Okay. And then fingers crossed that we're not super busy here on the inside. All right, I don't see any. Door's locked, of course. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, first objective complete. I hear zombies here, but I don't see them, which is always the scariest situation to be in. Is he in here? Maybe. Let's do this really quick and hope for... There it is. That's what we're here for. All right, cool. Put that away, put this away, and put this away. Oh. I was not expecting them to come from that way. But that's okay. So it broke both the windows and then pissed off. So, okay, I'm going to chill out. Let's see what we got in here. Another firefighter axe. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. We're going to sit here and chill until some of my endurance comes back. And then we're going to get back out there. Cool. I didn't check any of these shells, but I think these have a chance of having fire axes and stuff. Gosh, if I get a crowbar, it'd be the best. But hey. Oh, that was a wood axe. Okay, so a hammer and... Okay, so cool. Some good stuff. Some good stuff. Closing on the doors on the way out to make sure that there's no zombies. Ooh, there's a very good condition fire truck out there. Okay. Oh, I don't like that at all. Ooh, this guy has a pistol on him. Interesting. Let's see here. Oh, I will get to your chat in just a second. I just want to scope this place out real quick. So the electricity in every playthrough shuts off sometime randomly between 3 and 14 days. So you do not know how long you have electricity, but if you're incredibly lucky, you can have it for 14 days. And I know you sent another chat, but I'm going to need just a second. I'm so paranoid in this game. Oh, yeah. Some graphical bugs. Oh, did I hear? I could have swore I heard a zombie. Bathrooms scare the shit out of me. Any tightly enclosed dark area feels like a death sentence half the time to me. Another fanny pack. I'm double fannying it. Did that one have a key in it? It does. Okay, so we got a good start. This is the perfect time for a zombie to randomly pop out and bite me. Because that's always what happens. Where I am is considered by a lot of people their favorite / one of the best bases. But this is not where we will be staying. Oh, man, just in time. Okay, one just broke in downstairs. I'm getting some random experience here. Okay. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm sure there's food up here. Can I just kind of fast forward through this real quick? Wait, what? It keeps saying Tyson's last name? What keeps saying Tyson's last name? I think one of the shows is hosted by a person with the last name of Cox, now that I think about it. Gosh, I'm so worried where that zombie... Okay, so I know the son of a bitch is downstairs. I know they didn't come in through here because those windows are already broken. So he's got... There he is, you son of a bitch. Oh, nice. I think Dr. Cox is actually a reference to Scrubs, because there's a doctor show that comes on the TV. Is there another zombie clanging on a window? Is it in here? Oh, it is. Oh. Oh, no. I don't want to use an axe because you're wearing firefighter clothes, which are the best clothes in the game. Come on. Okay. This is good. We've got that figured out. I'm going to go check that vehicle out front. I thought it was like a moral thing. Can't kill the firefighter with an axe. Oh, I mean that might be a better point to make. But no, I have no morals. I found a belt. Some more work boots. Okay, cool. I need a drink. Oh yeah. So the level of realism in this game will it'll catch up to you sometimes because like any weapon that is a blade, so like a fire axe, a knife, a machete, whatever, if you hit a zombie with it, it will like rip and tear up their clothes, making it less effective. Which is why a lot of people like blunt weapons. I chose axe because it's not only a weapon, but a pretty good tool as well. The higher your axe skill, the better you can chop down trees, which is good for later game like homestead building. But it does damage clothes. So I always try and be conscious of that. 99% of the time, it doesn't matter. The only time that you're like, ooh, I don't want to damage that is when it's firefighters, military people, and police officers, because they'll have like special equipment. Like you can put an axe through a bulletproof vest, and then you've ruined a good bulletproof vest, which are bite resistant as well. So you just have to be careful not to damage all the clothes. But like this, just a t-shirt and jeans, I don't give a shit. I know about the time I get in, this son of a bitch is gonna have an alarm. Nope, locked. Okay, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. All right, come on, guys. Okay. Okay, what are the odds that one of you has a truck key on them? Nope. Do different vehicles have better stats in this game? Yes, absolutely. There are 3 classes of vehicles. There are utility vehicles, which is going to be like your trucks and stuff like that. There's standard, which are like your 4-door like sedan style, your Honda Civics, one might say. And then you have performance cars like sports cars, which are like cop cars and stuff like that. And each vehicle within their own category also has different stats. So 2 different cars, even though they're both standard, will have completely different horsepower. The game has surprisingly detailed vehicle mechanics. There's a whole stat in this game for mechanics where you can... there are multiplayer servers that will literally have like a mechanics shop built up where people will run pseudo mechanics, like whole ass like auto shops. It's awesome. I really don't want to bust a window out on this, but if I can sneak this real quick, if I pop the hood, you get full detail of the vehicle, suspension, brakes. Like, I walked too far away. But, yeah, mostly just because there's zombies around here. But yeah, there's a full vehicle breakdown. It's crazy. Yeah. Project Zomboid has a huge community of... I can't remember what it's called. I know, weirdly enough, Grand Theft Auto's known for it as well. But, like, yeah, a community simulator. I can't remember what it's called though, where they like fake or mimic real life, but it's full on like Walking Dead survivor communities. I've always wanted to try it, but I don't have that kind of time to dedicate to a server, so I've always felt bad about looking into it. But one of my dreams would be for Tyson and I to get famous enough to be able to run one myself. God, I would love that. Ugh. My exhaustion is annoying, but it's one of those things where I just need to deal with it because as soon as I get established, it's not going to be a problem anymore, and I'll level it up over time, and it's not a huge deal. Oh, nice. That was lucky. There we go. Okay. How many more are over there? Okay, that looks less populated than I expected. But yeah, one of my favorite, I'll watch YouTubers that play this game, and I really like a guy named Mr. Atomic Duck. That is his YouTube name. I'm a big fan of his, and he does a lot of that kind of stuff. I was heavily considering donating to his like Patreon to get access to his server, because he does like a monthly server that seems really cool to just be able to pop into. I also need to be careful because it's gonna start getting dark soon. But yeah, when Jacob, Austin, Michelle, and I play this game, we kind of do a community simulator. We got Hitman that jumps in. I know he's working out at the gym right now, but each person just kind of like picks a role. Like Jacob is our dedicated mechanic. I am a big fan of the weaponry of this game. I'm a huge fan. I love the firearms aspect of this game. But, oh, dang, that's a lot. Son of a bitch, that's a lot. Okay, we're just gonna sneak around here and see. Okay, so there are vehicles over here. There's a couple. There's not a lot, though. Not as many as I'd hoped. But I still think it's worth checking out. I'm also getting hungry. Ooh, there's more zombies over here than I thought, though. Alright, police station might be done, because I'm already drowsy, which means I'm losing a lot of durability. Or I'm losing out on a lot of damage, and I'm also losing out on a little bit of damage because I'm hungry. So I definitely think it's better to just kick back, set an alarm, and read for the evening. Oh, cool. Sneaking already leveled up. Man, starting with a level of sneaking and light-footed. Good move. I don't know if I started with light-footed. I think I took Outrunner. Correct. So... and then just double check in here, make sure no zombies snuck in. Tomorrow morning, when I'm nice and refreshed, I still hear another zombie, and I feel like it's in this bathroom. It also could just be my parent. Oh no! I forgot, in that basement there was that boarded up bathroom, which I think is a random event that can happen. So there might be like 15 zombies in that son of a bitch. Ooh, a nice fresh ham. And then, okay. We're gonna sit here on the bed. We're gonna set a nice little alarm for me to catch the morning program. I'm gonna set an alarm for 5:40. And then we're going to read a book. Nope, didn't want to craft. Read the book. And then we're just gonna fast forward until my character's too tired. Reading books is the bane of the multiplayer experience because you cannot fast forward through it, and it is a slow process. But I'm still just drowsy, but I still think I'll sleep for the 5 hours and 40 minutes. So let's call our quits there and go to sleep. In a good quality bed with a pillow. So, oh, I woke up in a panic? Oh. Oh, yeah, I think it's because they're banging on the door downstairs. That could be bad for me. Man, I really hope that boarded up door, if it gives way, that's a run ruiner. Or are they banging on the front door? Oh, where the fuck did you come from? Is it this door? Oh no, they broke through the wood. Oh, that's so scary. I think I gotta get out of here. Man. I don't know how many there are in there, but I feel like the best way to deal with this is right now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to see how many are in there. Oh, son of a bitch. I hit the wrong button. Just one? Is there another sneaky one in here? Huh. Forgot about that guy having a pistol. So I didn't mean to yell. So that's going to attract any in the immediate vicinity. But it looks like we're good. Cool. I was very paranoid because there's a bathroom event that's a very small chance that a random bathroom that you open the door to spawns in like 15 zombies. And it's a very rare event. I cannot stress that enough. It's a very rare event. But it's ruined 2 of my playthroughs. So I am particularly salty about that one. But we're just gonna continue reading. I'm gonna have to go to sleep sooner than I had hoped. I didn't even activate my alarm, so it's not even that big of a deal. If I can get through the electronics book this early, that's awesome. Although I did start with 1 level of electronics, so I guess what I really need to be looking at is for mechanics, because I need to get mechanics level 2 to hotwire cars. Normally, I just kind of try and hope to be lucky and like just find a vehicle with a key and then figure out the gas situation. But we will see. Get some cooking experience for as much as that's worth. But we'll head outside. I'll try and go back to the police station. It's a fresh day. My character's not tired. We'll see how far we can take this character. Get rid of this. Because the mod is bugged. It's just supposed to help me keep track of certain things. Actually, endurance. I'll keep that one, just because that one will sneak up on you. But, alright, well, the electronics book's not nearly as important as I'm used to it being. I started out as the engineer, which is something I hardly ever do, but they made it to where the engineer can start using generators right off the rip. And in my opinion, that makes it probably top 3 best starting jobs. But I'm very worried. Fingers crossed. I would, even though it's going to have a broken window, I would love to be able to have this. No alarm. All right, so no vehicle key in it, so that's a bummer. There's a map of March Ridge, which is interesting. Baseball cap. Oh, fire department baseball cap. That's neat. Haven't seen one of those very often, but now we have access to the trunk, which I guess is nice. 2 more fire axes, some leather gloves. Excellent. All right. Well, I know it's there, but that doesn't solve, does not solve my vehicle issue. I would like to make it to that church as soon as possible. I did find a vehicle to a random car, though, so I'm wondering where that vehicle is. I don't even want to mess with that. That seems miserable. But I can make some progress over this way. All right. Come on. See, I'm not the most fit boy in the world, but my axe skill... Hey, welcome. Glad to have you on YouTube. Fans? Is that a good way to abbreviate your name? What brings you to the stream? You like Project Zomboid? Just happened upon it? Nice. Okay, cool. That'll help clear that up a bit. I got another group of 3 here. That police truck would also be another good find. Trucks are my favorite because they hold a lot. They're not super slow, and you can pull trailers with them. It is by far for me, the best, like, all-rounder. Excellent. Don't know how many zombies have wandered around over here, but... I leveled up something. Axe. Great. Okay, so I handled the immediate threat. How many are sneaky? Oh, God, that's a lot. Ugh. What a bummer. Okay, there's quite a few vehicles over here, so I'm just gonna try my luck all around this area. All right, fingers crossed. Oh, it's unlocked. That's a good sign. Nothing there, nothing there. There's no, okay, we'll unlock the trunk. Any good weapons? Nope, but an empty gas can. I will absolutely take the empty gas can. I like that this is all fenced in. So I'm gonna try my luck here. Okay. I gotta rest up a little bit. I'm just gonna pop a squat right here until I get a little bit of durability back and then just become a lighthouse. We're at 80, which should be enough to easily take out. Wait a minute. I just realized that key that I got was tinted green. So that might be it. It might be that van. Which if it is, I just need to find a hose, which I might be able to find in... Does that... Oh, I think that's a police officer with a tactical shotgun. Ooh, I was hoping for a kill on that, not a push. Come on. Come on, give this to me. Come on. Ugh. Oh, thank God. Phew-wee. Give me that shotgun. I haven't checked behind me in a minute, and that's stressing me out. We're good. Alright, so there's still a couple more over there. Yeah, tactical shotgun. Okay, I'll grab that in a minute once I check these. I should have waited instead of taking on these two, because I'm just going to get more exhausted. Wow, that was a lucky hit. And he's got a holster. Alright, give me a key. Give me a vehicle key. I'm going to take this. Yeah, the uppercut swing. Gets him every time. I think technically the best melee combat class, if you want to call it a class, or like starting their jobs. It's like what your job was before the apocalypse. The best starting job for combat, in my opinion, is the lumberjack, because you start out with the axe skill, bonus strength, and a unique ability that only they get, called Axeman, that lets you swing axes. Oh, this has a key in it. That lets you swing axes faster. Okay. I don't think so. There's a weird graphical glitch with cars where sometimes they just kind of look a little bit in the ground. So you just have to be careful. But I do think it's a graphical glitch. The hood is bad, the engine's great, and the gas tank is great, but there is no gas in it. So now I just need to find some gas. But no, just a graphical glitch where the car looks a little bit chewed right now. Oh, this has got a ton of gas in it. And there's no alarm, because if there was, it would have went off when I popped the hood. So let's see. There's just a vehicle key. Is that for this? Oh my gosh, it was the key to this. Oh, see, there it goes. It fixed itself. Okay. I keep thinking I'm hearing a zombie, but I think I've just been playing too much Resident Evil and zombie games lately. So, yeah, we've got a functioning car now. So that's awesome. Gosh, that'll help so much. Okay, so now let's grab that tactical shotgun, which was on you. Yeah. Does it have any ammo in it? It does. Okay. All right. So now, do we go ahead and head out to what we want New Home to be? Oh, that's so many. Don't like how long this has taken me. Okay, so the gas can's good. I'm just going to pull this to the front of the place. Take her nice and easy. And we're just going to sit in the car until I get my endurance back. And then we're going to climb through that window that he breaks. Okay, I think that's going to have to be good enough because he's breaking through this bitch any second. Yep. Another holster. Okay. I don't know if this is stupid. I stopped talking, like me talking affects whether the zombies can hear my character or not. Ooh, how many of them bitches saw me? Just 2? That's manageable. 3? Alright, so this one's gonna break first because there's 2 of them. This feels stupid. I've never filtered zombies in through these windows, but I'm glad it's working. Whew. Okay, where's the banging coming from? Oops, shit. Oh, come on now. Phew. Get a nice little sippy sip from the water cooler. My nose itches. Okay. No, they don't decapitate. That is not an animation. You can tell that they're dead by I say squelching sound. It's like the... But one of these guys has got to have a key on him, right? A nightstick. I'll put that in my little belt loop there. No. And no. Okay. No keys yet. A key definitely would have been nice, but not necessary. I should probably be sneaking. No, the ID cards don't count. There were a lot of people that were speculating that at some point, especially when it comes to like military facilities and stuff, that they would add like an ID card kind of thing. But they have not yet. Because there's military bases and stuff that you can check out too. Give me a key. Ooh, a 9mm pistol, which is nice. I could come back for that. I do have a flashlight. I can't use it with my weapon because it's a two-handed weapon. Where's the light switch for this area? Yeah, where the hell's the light switch? Because the lights are on here, right? No? Oh. Well, damn. I was making it dark and scary for no reason. All right, so the armory is back there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to chill right here. I'm going to read this book while my endurance goes up, and we're going to break this door down. And ooh, ID cards would be cool though, because one of the starting jobs that you can pick is firefighter or police officer, and if you pick those jobs and the town that you spawn in has a fire station or police station, it is one of your higher chances to actually spawn in at those buildings. So it would be awesome if your ID card counted, because you can spawn into the police station and as a police officer not have access to like the armory, which is kind of funny. I do have some food. I could just house this thing a ranch. Ugh. I didn't check my fanny packs. This one's just got a bunch of junk. Oh, it had a key ring in it. With just a house key. Just a house key. And then that one's empty. So, okay. Definitely would have been nice to get a key for this place, but I'm not against breaking doors. But especially if I can get some firearms up around where I'm going to be living, there's like a military surplus store that I'm excited to check out too. And then once we get like good weaponry and like a foundation built, ooh man, we're gonna be cooking. I'm gonna say 88 is fine because I'm assuming I won't be able to get through the door. Okay, it would have been real dumb if I didn't check. this is gonna bang up my fire axe, but we got plenty. Come on now. Shouldn't be too much longer. Axes do a lot of damage to doors. I think it does the most damage outside of the sledgehammer, which obviously makes sense. Come on. It's got to be close. There we go. Finally. And then we will just... I don't like being super trapped there. So we're just going to sit on the ground. We're going to read some more. And we're just going to speed up time. Speeding up time always stresses me out, especially when I'm not like in a dedicated safe house. Because the zombies will, like, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, a zombie's coming. Like, it'll go back to normal. No, it'll just, you'll get bit super fast. Okay. Building up that maintenance experience. Okay. Okay. Come on. Just let me in. This is tedious. Just let me in. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I've got no protection in this room, but that's okay. All right, let's see what the armory has in store for me. All right. A shoulder holster, my favorite type of holster. A trapper carbine, which is great. That's one of the new guns. Ooh, a crowbar. Thank you. A couple shotguns, which are nice but not needed because I have the tactical shotgun. And the ammo. Here we go. Another tactical shotgun. Ooh, oh, dope. Okay. Like one of my favorite weapons. Oh my gosh, they have so many. This is awesome. Okay. This is way better than I was expecting. I'm just going to load up on as much as I can right now. How much more weight can I carry? Okay, so let's just do 1, 2. Slightly over encumbered, that's fine. And we will be very careful and make a few trips. Nice. This will be a good amount of ammo to get me started. And let's hope that none of them saw my vehicle. Looks like we're okay. Moving stuff in and out of vehicles is a very easy way to get caught off guard and die. Excellent. And did I just accidentally get... I did. Okay. All right, let's see here. Breaking the door down gives you handiness skill. So, yeah, maintenance. Yeah. So, the reason is actually kind of funny. The reason that it gives maintenance experience is because whenever you're swinging your weapon and your weapon takes durability damage, it teaches you maintenance. So anytime you hit something and it hurts your weapon. So it works with zombie heads, it works with doors, garage doors, like just the most random stuff. An ankle holster, that's new. We're gonna equip that for funsies. So now I can hold 3 handguns, which is hilarious. Not yet. I have not got the crowbar yet. That's going to be the last thing I grab because it's going to stay in my inventory. I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to make more trips. That's perfectly fine with me. We got all the time in the world. Normally the police station doesn't have nearly this much stuff. It's normally got like some shotgun shells, and like a shotgun, maybe a patrolman pistol or something in it, which is my favorite handgun. But yeah, we made out like bandits here. It was great. We didn't get much shotgun ammo, which is what we need the most of, because shotguns are the easiest to use at lower level. But I think it'll be okay, especially if we get to that military surplus store and I can find some books. We could be cooking with fire. I should not be jogging. All right, how much more ammo we got in here? Quite a bit. And then I'll probably, I guess it depends on how much will fit in my trunk. I should also wear this bullet bandolier. But I'll grab one of each weapon. That way, no matter what, I'll have ammo for something. But different weapons require different aiming levels. Which, something that they got kind of correct is, like, shotguns are the easiest to use. They're arguably the best guns to use in this game. But also, fundamentally, the lowest skill requirement to actually make them effective in this game. So some people literally just use shotguns, and that's it. Handguns are the next hardest thing to use. And then finally, like, your hunting rifles and your, like, M16s and stuff are your hardest to use, which oddly enough, those should be just as bad as easy to use as shotguns. Because if you know anything about firearms, handguns by far are the hardest to maintain like accuracy with, because there's so much more variability in your shots. But like a rifle or a shotgun or something, I mean, you rest it against your shoulder, so your stability is just significantly higher. I am a pretty big fan of firearms in real life as well. So that's another reason that I like them so much in this game. And the most recent update that came out a couple of weeks ago, not even a couple of weeks ago, like a week ago, was a big firearm update. But I got plenty of 357 ammo, which is nice because that's the patrolman revolver. Depending on how much 9mm there is, I might use that first. Just to get some more levels in aiming, because I only start with 1. I missed my noon program for experience today, but all worth it for this. Engineer also starts with 1 level in carpentry now. So if you take that, if you take the fact that it starts with 1 electric, 1 carpentry, and 1... I can't even remember what the last part is, but that and being able to immediately start using generators, it's so good. The carpentry alone, level 1, is enough to make it worth grabbing, because carpentry is your... For me, it's like the most important long-term survival skill. because you can build like rain catchers and stuff, which I deliberately picked an area that didn't have a well, and did not have easy access to water, specifically to try and gear up for that. The 44 Magnum ammo is great because normally that's a rarer type of ammo. One of the hardest guns to use, but hey. The SN38 is another good starting weapon that requires a lower aiming level to keep accurate. I'm wondering at level 1 how much of a benefit I'm actually going to get. The way that experience works in this game is that if you don't start with a point in it, you actually learn less experience in it. It's almost like, hey, I started at a point in this, I'm like a novice, so I can learn it faster, which I think is a cool mechanic. A lot of people don't like it, but I'm a big fan. I think it's more realistic, because if there's no way outside of like books and stuff for you to like learn these things quickly, it would be harder to suddenly know how to like fix a car if you don't have anybody to teach you, you know? So I'm fine with it. So I took Hunter mostly just for that one level in aiming, but it's also good for like butchering and trapping and stuff. So there's many, many build 42 things I have not been able to really get a firm like grip on at the moment. But this is going to be a good start. I'm completely filling my trunk to the brim with guns and ammo, though. And I don't know if that's the best survival strategy, but it's mine. So. All right, so let's grab these guns. We're going to grab this first. I don't even think we got any ammo for this. Oh, wow, that took up the whole shit and caboodle. So we got a trapper carbine. We got that. I'm not going to take either of these shotguns. I'm definitely taking the sling. Oh, that's a schematic for how to make melee weapons. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. Okay, neat. And then we're going to take a patrolman revolver, a magnum, one 9mm pistol. I should be equipping these in my holsters. With the magazines, I'll grab one 1911 holster and the magazines. I'm severely over encumbered. I have a 1911, I have an M9, I have a Magnum. I need this. I'm gonna grab one of these. All right, I am loaded up, and I know that these are here to come back for them. So we will take her easy. I'm not gonna put any of these in the trunk. I'm just gonna get in the car and put them in like the back seat. And then I'm a little drowsy. It would probably be better for me to chill out at the fire station and head out in the morning. Because I definitely don't want to be tired trying to take my new home. All right, so in the back seat here, let's put the 1911. I'll keep the M9. I like revolvers more, though. And that's the only gun that uses the 38. Same thing with the 9. That's a laser sight, so we'll go with that. That's fine. Let's just put these. This will just be my weapon seat. Let's see. Put the rifle back here. It holds 20 pounds per seat, so that's pretty good. And the Magnum and the patrol revolver. And then put this key on my key ring. I don't need that, so we'll just put that back there with the other useful stuff. And that's fine for now. That's fine for now. I'm an idiot. I was paying too close of attention to those zombies and hit the only pole there. I am a notorious, infamous bad driver in this game. I also have a very bad habit of leaving cars and stoves on. But the maintenance skill is considered one of like the top 5 most important, because the higher your maintenance skill, the more durability your weapons actually have. So starting out with a point in maintenance to level that up quickly is a huge like win. That's a very good skill. It's universally good, no matter who you are. Alrighty. There's a bookstore down the road, but I'm not confident enough that there's not going to be a horde of zombies down there. I got some fresh bologna to eat. I'm going to eat half of it. But because I woke up in that panic. Also, what else is... Oh, the crowbar. Forgot about the crowbar. The crowbar is considered one of the best weapons in the game. But since I'm going axes, I'm mostly going to have it as either an emergency weapon in my vehicle, or just as a tool to like replace windows and stuff, because you have to pry out like windows and stuff for certain repairs. Oh, and I forgot to put that in the... that's got a laser sight on it too. Okay. I also need to check that tactical shotgun, because if the one in the case in the police station is better, it would probably be better for me to just like grab that extra one, because that tactical shotgun is 100% going to be my main weapon for, well, not if I don't have ammo. So we'll do a count once we make it to the new area. But let's see if we can finish this electronics book. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to finish this. We're going to finish this in so much time. Okay, so now we're just going to be kicking it. Oh, I didn't even check the bookshelf. What do we got? Okay, running life. So, no books. No books. What is this on the table? A dead squirrel. I was not expecting that. Can I butcher this? Is it... Hey, welcome. Nocty? N-O-C-T-Y, Nocty? Glad to have you. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate having you. Why can't I butcher this? Slice bologna. Okay. Is there butcher? Yeah, butcher small animal. What am I missing? I have to have a meat cleave or just any knife. Or I wonder if it doesn't work because it's a dull knife. That might be it. Are there any good knives around here? Got some apple juice. No knives here. Well, that's a bummer. Fresh, uncooked. Let's just cook some of this rodent meat. It's free food, as far as I'm concerned. Cook. Okay, so let's just do this and this. Even though we're not getting the experience, let's just cook her up. So this is a very new playthrough. So I'm only like a day and 8 hours into this playthrough. So not very long. The farthest I've ever survived is about 5 months though. I know I could beat it though, because in that 5 months I just got bored and decided to do something and it got me killed. Are you a big Zomboid fan? Okay, turn off. Oh, no. There. Oof. Now the dead rodent still provides... Oh no. The dead rodent's fine. Okay. Neat. Huh. Nice. Well, I have a few hundred hours into this game, so please ask away. I am more than happy to give you any advice you want. Don't know if it's necessarily good advice. I'm sure some people will disagree, but I'm a gigantic fan of this game. I love this game. I also forgot to put away the magazines. I can attach this to my belt for now. Bum, 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 bum. I think I'm good though. I'm very tired. I didn't check these lockers. Just some socks and some CDs. I don't want to sleep too soon. I'll give myself a bath. Give myself a nice little bath in the sink. See how long this takes. And I missed the evening program because I'm an idiot. That's okay. The most important program is noon, and I think I only need to watch one more of those to hit the max level. Yeah, so I'll be okay. Cool. Good enough. I don't have a book to read. I know I'm just going to leave the book here because it does not make sense to keep it. And we're going to be heading out tomorrow. While I wait a little bit longer, I'm going to pull up the Build 42 map because I honestly don't know from this location where the closest gas station is. But I don't think there's a gas station nearby either. Does Phallus Lake have a gas station? It does, but it's on the other end of town, which could be a pretty big pain. Outside of that, am I dumb? Did I just lose my location? What's that place? Ooh. Where where was that? Am I There it is. I was not far enough. Okay. So yeah, I think the closest gas station. Okay, so there's a gated community. Huh. Is it further up the road? This is probably my best bet for a gas station. Which is not horrible. But that's kind of the point of this challenge run, is that I'm going to be weirdly in the middle of nowhere. So, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. I know how to get there. There's another really cool place that I just thought about that I've always wanted to make a base at. But I don't know. All right, for anybody that's in the chat right now, I know Hitman, you're working out, but Robot and Nocti, would you guys rather have like a little church compound with 3 buildings as a base, or an old drive-in movie theater? What seems like a cooler base? Because I would be open to both. The drive-in theater would be really interesting. It's very close to Rosewood. But I would have to basically build the whole thing from the ground up. Because there's obviously no building there outside of like the concession stand. So that would be me building a house from scratch. Which is a much bigger much, much bigger endeavor. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to fast forward time. Hey, welcome to YouTube. Glad to have you. That's too many firearms. Why do I need all those? Because it's my favorite part of the game. I love the firearms. And if I load up on them now, I don't have to worry about it later. I got a voice for the radio. That's good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I've been told I've got a face for radio too, so it can definitely be a double-sided comment. But the voice for the radio is absolutely the good comment. I just know people who are assholes. Okay, let's see. I think it's late enough that if I go to bed, I will be okay. If nobody answers the question about the drive-in movie theater or the church complex, I'm probably going to do the church complex just because the drive-in movie theater would be a lot by myself. And that seems like a much later... It seems like something I need to dedicate a lot more time than I have to this game, when I can get a lot going on the other one. But I don't want to watch the cooking channel. I just realized something. Does the place where I'm going have a TV? Because if not, it's going in the car. Because that's just a convenience thing. So go up around here. We get to the church. Nope, this thing does not have a car at all. It's a very narrow hallway, though. Yep, we'll bring a TV. We'll bring the TV. My dog just barked in the other room and it scared the shit out of me. All right, so the question is can I lift this TV or does it require an electrical skill? No. Excellent. So now we just take it very easy on the way out to the car. We don't have a generator, which could be a problem for when the power goes out. But also you need a generator at a gas station to be able to get more gas. So next priority is probably setting up a gas station. There are workarounds for food and water where I can scavenge, but there's not much I can do if I run out of gas. And then can I just get in the car with the TV, or is it going to pop that shit out on the ground? Do I still have the TV in my inventory? I do. That's hilarious. You were going in the backseat TV. Boom. Alrighty. I'm going to use the 9mm. So we are going to grab 1, 2, 3 boxes of ammo. We're going to open those boxes of ammo. I'm going to do this. And then my shoulder holster should hold 2. Excellent. And then we're going to put the rest back here. And then grab 1 back. And open up all 3 boxes. Oh, it's getting foggy. Great. Now that we've got that, I can equip it and load up some magazines. Gosh, I normally start out because I'm in multiplayer. I normally start out with a good chunk of aiming and reloading. But man, when you start out at such a low level, it's brutally slow. Okay, and then one more. Just patiently waiting. I'm also going to run inside and get a drink of water because I still have not found a bottle of water. Nice. And then we're going to put as many of these bullets on the... That was instant. Oh, yeah, I didn't take... Okay, 5.56 ammo. That's nice, I guess. I didn't take organized, which 99.9% of the time I take. But this time I was like, you know what? It's okay. No need for it this time. I will be just fine. So that means I can fit 50 rounds. Man, it was normally 100. For organized, I should say. So if I need to attach this to my back. It's also dull, so I should grab another one. Yeah, I should absolutely grab another one. Ooh, damn. That box showed up and scared the shit out of me. Fire axe could be in better condition. That's a perfect condition one. Let's go ahead and attach to back. And then I will put my remaining 55 rounds in my fanny pack, which it looks like the fanny pack holds 50 as well. I haven't found a whetstone. I know that can go in my backpack. I haven't found a single backpack or duffel bag or nothing. I need to... Cool. Load it and chamber it. And then these go on the shoulder holster. I like the laser sight. I haven't had a laser sight on a vehicle before, but I'm a big fan. And then, sure, my second fanny pack. Okay, I'm still over encumbered. This can go in my weapons seat. And then does that fix it? It does. Great. All right, let's get going to the new home. I should have enough gas to get there, and then hopefully enough gas to make it to the new gas station. Although I'm still going to be down a generator. And we can see how many zombies are here in town. Because there's a bookstore up here, but I'm guessing it's going to be absolutely blasted with zombies. Oh, there they are. Oh, yeah. Yep. Too many. Don't want to mess with it right now. That's okay. We'll check out the gas station on the way out of town just to see if... The gas stations are normally pretty packed. They're decent projects. Oh, a Spiffo van. Multiple Spiffo vans. I think this is the gas station, or maybe it's the next one. Nope, it's the next one. This is the weird little factory. Okay, this gas station doesn't have as much as I expected. But I think we're okay. And then, what is that in the road? I think that's just trash, but for a second it looked like a backpack. All right. This car is faster than I expected it to be. I'm so bad at driving. I'm so scared because I always go too fast and hit something. I need to use the cruise control more. Which this game is supposed to take place in like 1998 Kentucky. So the fact that there's cruise control on vehicles is hilarious. That's like just, I don't know, was cruise control a thing in the 90s? I don't think it was. In 1998 I was 3 years old, so I would not be familiar. But I should be approaching my turn. Maybe not. It's pretty far out there, I guess. Ooh, deer. I don't know if you guys caught that up here in the corner, but there was a bunch of deer that ran by. This, I'm going to say it, but I'm going to jinx myself. The road is shockingly clear. Because normally there's like crashes and broken down stuff. This vehicle also can hold a generator. And since we're going to be out in the countryside, I don't know what my chances of finding a generator are. But water might be the better. I don't know. Once we get there and see the situation, we'll make a game day decision there. But I got the cruise control. Just taking it easy. Random dead zombie. Turn's got to be up here soon. It should be like right here. Yep. Okay. It's these small roads that always have the like completely blocking the road ass wrecks. But we will be passing the military surplus store, so we'll be able to scout out how crazy infested it is. The places that have like the really good loot, like the firearm stores and stuff, the police station had less than I was expecting, but still a lot. Are just completely packed to the brim with zombies, which, hey, it's the best loot. It's considered like the best loot in the game, so I don't... What do you expect? The engineer also gets access to like unique explosives that you can craft that I've never even remotely dabbled in. Okay. So up here, oh, a trailer. There are no zombies around. I think that's worth it. Okay, now here's the question. Is it going to wreck the shit out of my car? Okay. I don't have Sunday driver. So I should be able to tow this out of the way. Not easily, but good enough. Nice. Okay. Seeing my bad driving live on air. Supposedly, and I want to stress this, supposedly, they fixed trailers to where they don't absolutely wreck your car. Oh, it's wrecked. Damn, that wasn't even worth it. Cow bummer. I can't even pull it. It's so wrecked. Never mind. I'll worry about getting it out of the road later. With the tires being so bad and the suspension being so bad, stuff would literally fall out of it, so it's not even worth it. I shouldn't be stopping this much. But we should be coming up to a grocery store, I think. And an auto mechanic shop? That's like a weird laundromat. There's a bunch of zombies around here. The surplus store is right here. Up around this area. Which, just out of curiosity, what are we looking at over here? Oh no, this is the food market. Okay, so we got the food market there, and then the army surplus store here. Which... oh my gosh, there's some zombies over there. Oh, that guy's got a duffel bag. I can't get greedy. I can't get greedy right now. I'm not even established. I need to lock in and just take it easy. I cannot let my eyes get too big, because that ends so many Project Zomboid runs. But we are actually going to live pretty close. So our humble establishment should... what is that? Was that just a zombie? Yeah, it's just a zombie. Could check that out later. But our humble home is going to be... there? Yes. Oh, I whipped it just a bit too quick. All right, let's clear out. We're gonna go quiet because I don't want to bring a bunch of them here to the home. And I'm gonna try and drag them out. Oh, there's a bunch of rocks and stuff over here, which would be good for some of the crafting skills. Okay. Happen to be any keys? Nope. All right, so we got 3 more. I'm gonna try and drag them out over here. There's not any good... well, I don't know. I guess this might work. It's not really like a wilderness one. Yeah, no, it's just a patch of trees. But there is some over there. But this feels like a good, like, medium difficult spot to survive. Because out here, there's not going to be a lot of zombies spawning. But there's no, like, quick access to water or food. So you got to build a lot here in the time that you have. Okay, I was really hoping for a key, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. Okay. Okay. So, it looks like, okay. One broken window. Nice. Okay. We are in the church. didn't see any in here. So we're good. No other unnecessary friends there. Let's check out the preacher's home, or I guess soon to be my home. Also, another thing I don't necessarily want to speak into existence, but I hope that there isn't any house alarms, because that would suck. Okay. Sewing kit, that's nice. That'll help me get some sewing experience pretty quickly. We've got all the necessaries for cooking. Got a shitter? What is that on the table? Oh, more, cool. All right. We got some, like, a weird amount of, like, tailoring supplies, which is something I've never messed with, so that'd be another cool one to be able to do. I'm very thirsty. I should have gotten a drink while I was over there. And then this is like the community hall. I expected there to be, well, I guess I spoke a little too soon. I expected there to be a little bit more in the zombie population department here. I'm not complaining. Digital watch, always. Get away from me. Nice. Lucky crit hit there. Okay. Earbuds are also good for electrical experience. I say a silver ring with a diamond? Sure, I'll wear that on my left ring finger because I am a loyal married man. And then I can clear out this for animals and farming. And then I'm weirdly nervous about this little building because it's very compact in this back corner. Okay. All right, I think we're clear. Okay. No house alarm. That's a good sign. Got some cooking supplies. A bottle for, oh, a dead rat. Fresh. Neat. Give me some water. And then I'm going to try and break in from another direction because I do not want to be stuck in this little room if there happens to be a ton of zombies in that little hallway. But I think this place has a lot to offer. It's going to take a lot of work, but I also think that there's some neat-o opportunity here. See, this is what stresses me out. Okay. Don't want to be snuck up on. And then bathrooms always scare me so much. It's a dumb thing to say, but if you play Zomboid, you get it. Okay. All right. We are home. And then was there stuff? Cow's milk, processed cheese. Ooh, a lot of stuff in the fridge. Okay. Stuff to cook with. I'm going to drink this soda. And then we might be able to start kind of sneaking over to that army surplus store sooner than we thought. So, yeah, because that's That's just a quick... Ooh, that's so tempting. That is so tempting. But... Alright. Let's see if I can sneak the TV. It's probably going to be too... I'm too exhausted, aren't I? Yep. I was hoping to be able to sneak the noon program, but I don't think it's going to happen. My programs. No. Oh, no. Can I... That's so funny. I got a little mini TV because I didn't place it. That's hilarious. I did not know that was a thing. Is it actually going to give me the experience? Come on. Just let me hit level 3. Yeah! Okay, that's fantastic. Cool. That's great. So, that's so funny. Let's just pop a squat and rest here while I take a little look at the map and find out what exactly is going to be our game plan right now. So I think generator would be a real good find. I don't necessarily know where the best place to find a generator would be. There's a lot of houses with sheds that I could get lucky. I know where a guaranteed spawn is for a generator at Echo Creek, which is not too far from here. Which I might do that one for a gas station. That's not a bad idea. Head out tomorrow and go grab that. So that way I have a reliable source of gas. And then just kind of hope for one at my house. Or I could take it back and forth. That's not the biggest deal. Here I am complaining about an inconvenience. But yeah, let's get some stuff figured out. So let's pick the TV back up. I can research a craft from a TV. What am I going to learn from a TV? Makeshift radio. I looked at a TV and was like, what if I just took the picture away? Okay. We have a very small home here. But we're going to make her work. We are going to make it work. Oh, no. We're just going to watch the TV very, very closely. That, oh, I set it on the ground. What an idiot. Okay, pick that up. Put that back down. Did I do it right this time? Good. We got some ground beef. Okay, so we have a decent amount of food here to last a while. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the freezer because there's no point in using refrigerators in this game unless you know you're immediately gonna eat it. So we got that. Let's pull the car up. Actually, that might be what I use this place for. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We don't really have any good storage. There's not enough bodies that have piled up to cause a stink, so we're just gonna let those rot. Did I open the front door? Nice. And then we don't really have any good storage, so I need storage bins as well. So I think I know the game plan. We're going to get the generator first. We're going to try and take out that gas station at Echo Creek. But I don't think there's any boxes anywhere. I don't even think the church had any storage. As far as I know. Any storage at all? No, there's no storage. Okay. All right, I know the plan. I know the plan. All right. This is going to be incredibly annoying, but this is the reality right now. Welcome to Organizer Simulator. Finding a new backpack would be nice. I wonder how much it'll let me carry. Almost all the ammo. My game is lagging. All right. What's in you? A spatula? Yeah. You have been deemed the weapons cabinet. And it holds 50 pounds, which I think is about the same as the trunk, so it should fit all the ammo for sure. And then the question is all the firearms. And I gotta figure out what I want each of these buildings to do. Weirdly, I don't want to live in the house, I don't think. I think I would rather live in this area. No, I don't know. A lot of cool stuff. I'm looking forward to this playthrough. It's kind of up to me to mess it up now. I'm going to go ahead and eat this rodent meat since it's stale. Forgot about it. And then this, you're coming with me. So that way we have a water bottle. Not taking high thirst. Big win on my part. Good lord. Is that annoying? Okay. So we got the gas. We're going to take everything that's a firearm. I've got the two in. Yep, cool. And the fire axe, sure. Just get everything out that I can. And this. And we're going to go scout out Echo Creek. Hey, robot. Yeah, no problem at all. Nice. What, I guess I don't want to necessarily pry, but what show? One you're looking forward to? Let's get these out of here. I am really hoping that at some point, and hopefully the more near than far future, I will have a life that will accommodate getting back into stand-up, because I miss it so much. And then I definitely can't fit the rifles. So let's just place these on top. Fire axe can get placed over here. Opening for, oh, okay, cool. I always mess up that last name. Chiselka? Is that how you say that? Michael Chiselka, April 17th at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club. Nice, right on. I love the Fort Wayne Comedy Club. It's so fun. Tyson and I did a Monster there, and we would love to be back. I don't know if that's something that Tyson's working on, but oh no, don't worry about that. It's one of those things. False. Summit City. That's right. My bad. Sorry about that. Oops. Oh well. Oh, the crowbar. Yes, you are 100% correct. That was Summit City. What did I do at Fort Wayne? I know I've been to Fort Wayne. I went there with Kevin a long time ago. It was like a year and a half ago. But I think I just opened, or I did a guest spot. I can't remember. It's all such a blur. You were at the Monster one. He was catching me blatantly lying to people. The Trapper Carbine, that's it. Yeah, that doesn't fit. Could you made special clothes for Tyson? Hell yeah. That was a fun show. I want to go back there so bad. I can just dismantle these. I don't have a watch. Or not a watch. I don't have a screwdriver. That's the word. Put this in the freezer. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this stale bologna. I don't need that thread and stuff, but it's not a big deal to hold on to it for right now. I guess there's more more weapons in there I didn't grab. I think it was the shotgun. Did I forget to grab the shotgun? Like at all? Oh no, that'd be a big dummy mistake, wouldn't it? Yeah, if I forgot to grab a shotgun, I'm an idiot. I'm also just gonna read this real quick, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm already drowsy. I did. I think I completely forgot to grab that shotgun. I could have swore I had it, though. Either way, I know where it's at. It's at the police station. Not the end of the world on that one. I got a water bottle. I'll just throw my ID card in my fanny pack. No, fanny pack's got too much in it. And then I do not need this dull knife. But this is going to be my little storage area for now. And we should be good. All right, let's hop in the car. What is this? Sad? Oh, I've been inside too much. Or maybe it was the stale food. It was probably the stale food. Ooh, what's the craziest headline? We can absolutely do news. If there's new stuff that you want to talk about, I will 100% talk about it. I am more than happy to. I just didn't really have time to look stuff up. So whatever news articles you want to talk about, I'm game. A quadruple amputee. Okay, let's just take that in. That's a bummer. That's crazy. I keep getting recommended, I don't know if this is too much information, I keep getting recommended videos on my Facebook when I'm taking poos of this quadruple amputee lady that just makes like day in the life of a quadruple amputee type thing, but also dealing with like transitioning things because they're transitioning from a man to a woman. It's a wild life is what that is. Every time I see those videos, I'm like, You have to have one of the, like, I almost said artificially, but that's not the right word. Like forced, literally the exact opposite. Like your life has to just be one big ball of hardship, and I hope and pray that it goes as smoothly as humanly possible for you. So quadruple amputee and professional cornhole player is behind bars after he allegedly shot and killed someone during an argument. I'm trying to think of the logistics of that. Quadruple amputee. I don't know if this is an insensitive question. I don't think it's an insensitive question. But my shock of the story is, so like, what? Okay. Bear with me here. Okay. I just, boom. Okay. When are you considered like a quadruple amputee? Because like if you just get your hand cut off but you still have most of the limb, that's a lot different. Like the 3 joints, is it shoulder, is it elbow, or is it wrist? Because the shooting part, depending on where those amputations are, gets crazier at every joint. Okay, he's got elbow hands. So, okay, so it's not like at the shoulders and stuff like that. Okay. So not saying it's still not impressive, if that's the right word, but I can see where you could at least, if the bullets were already in a magazine, I could see how he could load the magazine and chamber it that way. The hard part would be the holding it and pulling the trigger, which I guess if he's holding it in like his pit, then he could, man, that's wild. I don't think elbow hands is insensitive. I think you are just reporting the facts of that person's situation. I could think of 100 other ways that you could have said it far more offensively. I think you're fine. I think you're perfectly fine. I wouldn't have said it that nice. But yeah, also, okay, I should have known that it wasn't an amputee at like the shoulders or the hip, because with the I don't want to say nubs, because that sounds like the most insensitive way, but elbow hands. I'm gonna go with elbow. The elbow hands would allow him to not palm, but like balance the cornhole bag to throw it. So that makes sense. So okay, I'm gonna have to look up that article because I've got too many questions. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, there's also some chickens over here, and normally a pretty good functioning truck. Oh, a lot of deer. I should have got out and shot them. That's the chicken farm that looks like it has a decent amount of zombies, so we'll come back later. My game is like stuttering a lot. It's already 9:16. Time flies when you're having fun. There's definitely not. Oh my gosh, that's so many. Why are there so many zombies here on the outside of town? How many are actually going to be in? Oh no, that's so many. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, am I going to be able to just sprint and grab? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That's way too many. That's way too many. I wonder... This might be a bad idea. But we have a gun. I'm very tired. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Please start. Okay. I was really worried there for a second. Maybe that'll get them all, like, hot and bothered over there. No. There's definitely a chance that I can make this work. Yep. I'm dog shit. Man, this is a waste of gas if I don't. Oh. I think that's another tactical shotgun, though. I'm too tired. That was a mistake. I just shouldn't have done this yet. The zombie population does go up with time. Yes. I'm not sure exactly where it caps out, because certain towns have different zombie caps. So Echo Creek, which is where I'm at, is supposed to be a more rural town, so it has a lower zombie spawn. Oh, that's a nice van. Okay, so if I shut my car off and kind of just sit here for a second. Hey, welcome. I'm just going to say bro, because I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think that's too far away. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. I might have made a horrible mistake. Get me out of here. Okay. I got the generator out of, like, the crazy main area. So that was a big win, and I almost died for it. Whew. Whew. That was scary. That was so terrifying. I thought I just ended it all, and I was going to regret it. But hot damn, I pulled that shit out. That was a miracle. Phew. No, you can't. I collect the instruments normally just because I think it's neat. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. I'm going to get myself killed because I can't drive a fucking car. Alright, so now the question is can I loop around and pop in and out? Oh, that's too many. Gosh, I'm freaking out right now. Okay. Now, the question is can I pull up right next to this generator that I grabbed? No, that's way too many. Way too many. I don't like how much my game is stuttering either. Yep. Come on, everybody. Come this way. Come on. Come on. There you go. I'm now ridiculously tired. So this just got infinitely more dangerous because now I can't regain stamina. But glad you have you, bro. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. You a big Zomboid fan? thought about staying at this church too in Echo Creek. I thought I was gonna yell very bad words if I hit that tree. Not gamer words, like fucking shit. Uh, I don't like this, but I need that generator. Because if I get that generator, I'm pretty much home free. Nope, still didn't take enough off. That was a lot, though. That one zombie is causing a lot of grief. But I'm going to make one more loop. I'm going to make one more loop this way. I think it's a shorter loop, too. I know that this is the unstable version, but if it can't handle this many zombies, this is a pretty low amount of zombies, all things considered. Can I drive through this? Is this a... I can. Okay. Good. I know that's unrealistic, and it feels like cheating, but I'll take it. Nope, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Dang it, I didn't hit him fast enough. If I hit him enough to knock him down, I was going to risk it all. I was going to risk it all. I can't honk because that'll draw too many from like way outside of town. I actually think I made it worse. I think it would have been easier if it was right there now. Oh, I was not paying attention. My car's still in pretty good shape. Oh, there's a fence there. Come on, Tyler, pay attention. If it gets too much later, I'm just going to have to head back and just have all this gas wasted. Yeah, there's way too much heat. Maybe I can just drag them all this way. Come on. Come on, guys. Oof, that's getting more stressful, too. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this shit. I'm just bad at looking where I'm going. Fuck it. We'll honk the horn. We'll try and get as many out of here as we can. And we'll try again some other day. And we're going to go through the grass here. Yep, we're going to try and drag them all around this building. And then one last desperate loop around. Cool, cool, cool. This is a lot. This is good. Oop, oop. Nope, this is fine. Nope, too close. That's okay. Let's try and get him this way. Take it way slower. I think I beefed it. I think I beefed it pretty bad because I'm going to have to head back because it's going to be too dark. Because nighttime in this game is very scary. One last loop around to see how bad I messed up, and then we'll call it. I'm very disappointed in myself. Thought I was better than that. There's got to be other generators, though. I'm way out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, yeah, I've made this shit so much worse. Well, that's a bummer. Let's do this. Oops. Oh, there's a lot right there. We're just going to do a quick little gander at the outskirts of town, see if anybody's got a shed. Oop. And if they do, we're just going to take a quick little look-see. Ooh. No windows on that shed. Okay. I might just need to take out a gas station just to fill up some gas cans to do some scouting. Because there's going to be a lot of animals around here too. Generator, generator, generator. Nope. Oof. Ugh, what a bummer. Okay, so I'm at Echo Creek. I'm here on the outskirts. I guess there could be a generator over there. There's some houses. Yeah, let's just do a quick little peruse of the neighborhood. I'll check out 2 more sheds and then head home. And then maybe I'll get lucky and find one in that was close. How long has this run been going? Just started today, so about 3 hours. I'm only a couple days in. Ooh, that's a lot. Oof, oh, I barely just tinged it a little bit. No generator. This will be a very good area to loot eventually, but... Oh, the door's already open. Generator. No generator. Okay. I need to head home. I'm gonna get back when it's way too dark anyway. What is that? Is that a duffel bag? Nice. And then I just checked out that spot. Maybe, but I don't really remember generators popping up in buildings like that one. On my way back, I could turn. Yeah, let's try that. Why not? It's a big group, but we'll outpace them. I'm ridiculously tired. Character's gonna sleep like a baby. And then I'm gonna go down this road, and there's gonna be that house doesn't have. All right, so there's one house with a shed on the way back. And then, sorry, I keep pausing it, but is that... Oops. Yes, that'll lead me out to the main road. Yep, cool. Even this little bitty strip of like 5 houses has a ridiculous amount of zombies. I don't think it's this house. I think it's this one. This is going to be a really stupid way to find out, but... Ooh. No generator. No thank you. Okay. Oh, they got a nice van. All right, heading back. Total failure. Total failure. There's another area over by Riverside. That's way too far away, though. I think my best bet is to try and sneak in and get that generator. It's literally just whether I can pick it up and move it in time. Yeah, I'm such a bad driver. I need gasoline though, because if I don't get a generator by the time the power goes off, which I'm only 2 days in, I gotta realize that too. I'm only 2 days in. The chances of the power and water, because the power and water shut off. And if you restore power, it does not restore water. So water is something that you always have to worry about, especially where I'm at, where there is no easy access to water. So I need electricity so bad. Because if I have electricity, at least I have a stove to boil water that I collect from like a rain catcher. I missed that turn like a son of a bitch. I guess it's a longer drive home than I thought. But with it being 9:40, I'll probably get back, sleep, and then call it quits for the stream. I also need to not hit at 1 billion miles an hour this wreck in the road that I know has that trailer. Should be right up here, right? Oh, is it after the turn? I would be less scared of grabbing the generator, but as soon as you pick it up, it's too heavy and you can't fight. So as soon as I pick it up, until I get it in the trunk of my vehicle, it is incredibly dangerous because I will not be able to fight at all. I can barely keep a pace faster than the zombies. Yeah. Yep. Gosh, I gotta figure out. Welcome back, Hitman. By the way. Unfortunately, Jacob is the one that has the multiplayer server, so I was not doing multiplayer tonight. And he had a D&D session tonight, which was apparently more important. I also forgot how much time you lose by having to sleep. That's such a luxury in multiplayer. Not having to sleep, it's amazing. Yep. All right, I shut the car off. We're heading inside. And we can sleep. I am going to close the curtains. And now we sleep. Phew. All right, so a successful first, what was it, 2 days and a few hours? This is the second time I've slept, right? Yeah. So going on 3 days now. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, that would be cool. Starting to hallucinate would be terrifying. The funny thing though, Hitman, is that I know that what you're describing, I know that was a mod for Build 41. I just don't know if they've updated it for Build 42 yet. Oh man, okay. Let's see. It's 9:40. I can go one more day. So here's the question. Do I head back to try and grab the generator? Because if I get the generator and then I can go up here, this could be a really cool gas station kind of area. Actually, this little housing addition that I'm looking at on the map could honestly just be a cool place to live. But I've made my decision and I do not need to go back on it. But I do see a lot of potential there. Now, I could go ahead and head over there. Let's do that. Let's check out the gas station that I was going to be using in my playthrough. And it'll help us scout out the army surplus store. Because my goal is to completely load up on ammo and take that army surplus store. I don't need to watch any more TV programs. The morning programs for cooking are nice, but definitely not necessary. I'm already level 3 carpentry, so I don't need that. And apparently over by this gas station is a gun store, so I'm curious about that as well. I hate how much my game is like stuttering right now. That's driving me nuts. But I should be able to go back here. The army surplus store is there. And then just to make sure, I'm going the... Am I stupid? Here we go. Okay. So... I just saw an area on the map I've never seen before that looks awesome, but I think it would be impossible for me to go there this time. But also, just for shits and giggles. Where's my axe? Okay. So the army surplus store is back a little bit, but I can fool around a little. Okay, so there's definitely a good chunk of them. Oh, hello. Okay. So we're going to be sneaky and see what we can get away with here. Because the front door of this bitch is open. And there's hardly any over here. I also forgot to bring food. So, how loaded is this place? Okay. Ooh. Okay, duffel bag, huge find. A military satchel, also excellent. Reloading, but oh yeah, this is. I'm like really nervous. Oh no way. This place is awesome. Oh, the military backpack is better than the duffel bag. I'm trying not to get too greedy. I'm very scared right now. Oh, an entrenching tool is cool. Is a jerry can any good? That's just a gas can. I was hoping it'd be a little different. Pen light, it's like fishing basket. Okay. The door's already broken down. Oh, that's not good. We're just gonna take this. I've made a mistake. I feel like I've made a huge mistake. I'm so nervous. I knew it. I fucking knew it. That's okay. This is fine. So this place seems like it's going to be easy enough to cheese it just a little bit. I got reloading 4. Okay, so that was good. I got some good shit out of that. So now can I... The Alice belt with suspenders is huge. That is one of the best items in the game. Oh no, my engine. Because I'm such a bad driver. Okay. So let's put that in the military backpack. There's also a trailer there, but I'm guessing it's we're just gonna inch forward at like 10 miles an hour while I do some inventory management. This duffel bag is going in this back seat. And then the Alice belt with suspenders, I'm gonna wear it because it's the best thing ever. And then the fanny packs are gonna go in the duffel bag. Nope, nope, nope. The fanny packs are gonna go in the back seat with the duffel bag. Same thing with the sling rope. And just get these out of there because I don't want anything in the duffel bag. Excellent. Shoulder holster has those magazines in it. That's also going to go in the back seat because the Alice thing is better. Now we can do this. Put those in here. For the sling bag, there's nothing in there that's super important. For the ammo, the bandolier is full. I've got more bullets in here. Because the Alice holds 6 pounds worth of stuff. It's amazing. And it gives you extra slots for like canteens and stuff. Definitely one of, if not the best accessory in the game. And then the question is my handgun, did it just get put? Where's that? It's attached. Equips. Maybe I don't have. Either way, we're good. We made some progress. That was. Now that I know that I can sneak in there, that's dangerous. Because I could get cocky very easily. And if I'm going to be driving this area, I need to get those pulled off onto the side of the road. If I'm lucky, these houses over here will have a generator. Fingers crossed. And then I can just fill up some gas cans. I'm guessing this area is going to be pretty hot, though, because it has a gun store, a gas station. And generally, when it comes to loot, they are very, very... Oh, wow, this is a windy-ass road. Okay. So yeah, I guess I just keep going until this road tees, but it twists and turns like a son of a gun. I'm probably going to pick one of these houses. Dang it. Probably going to pick one of these houses over here to crash in for a couple days while I clear out this area. I do not know with my aiming level and how many zombies, if there are, if it would be worth using my handgun yet. Oh, so at the T, I can either go left or right. I'm going to go left just to get out on the main road and see how busy the place is going into town. Because depending on what's over here, I'll probably crash here for a while because there's not really a hurry. And I will load this car up on gas cans. Okay. All right, we should be approaching town pretty soon. I'm going to roll down the window because that, for some odd reason, allows me to look further. Because if I can kind of slow roll into town and kind of handle zombies as I kind of slowly wheel in. Yep, this is definitely what I'm doing. And we're going to use the nightstick to save my axe. Oh, did that kill it? Okay. Can't really leave the car running because that will attract zombies if there are any nearby. Okay. Those are the houses that I was going to piece out at. Ooh, yep. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're shutting the car off. We're shutting the car off, and we're heading over here because this is way easier to deal with right now. Okay, this is a smaller house. I kind of assumed that this one would have the least heat on it. Short blunt is an excellent backup weapon to have. I normally pick Carpenter, which starts with a level in it, because it is the most plentiful weapon in the game. Alright, so there is a zombie in there. This is an empty-ass house. But that's fine. If I head back, there's one of the... Let's do that. I do need to clear out all of these zombies, though. This place does not seem like it's going to have the food I was hoping, though. Okay. Alright, let's see what the fancier houses have to offer. It would either be incredibly lucky or unlucky to have a house alarm, because if I can get a house alarm like out here, it might pull them all away to the gas station. All away from the gas station. Or it could just make it 10 times worse. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Not nearly as populated as I thought it would be. Because normally, like... Oh. That's okay. Damn it. Is this another one that has no fucking windows? Oh, okay. So there's... This is fine. This is manageable. Oh, it's a tall fence. Come on. Just give me a lucky hit. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's good. That house key should let me open up that garage. I do need to get some food quick, though. Gosh, there's more zombies piling out of there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just die. Thank you. And then, did those two from the backyard? They did. Oh, and there's a basement here, too. And the front door is just open. What? The key to the house doesn't open the garage door? A lot less food in this house than I thought. Was this just like a weird party house? I also don't like going upstairs. Alright, we'll just rest here for a bit. Any good books? Nope. Nope. I do not want to risk it. I'm just going to pop a squat, sit on the ground, speed up time even faster. Excellent. And we still have another house over here to search. A battery and a soccer ball. Okay. Bathroom. Good to go. And then I found a key to the residence so we can get into the basement. I'm just waiting on those peas to thaw out for me to eat. Oh, basements are also scary. Nope, just another weird little dungeon basement. The garage door really bugs me. But hey, it is what it is. Let's check out this other house. And then from there, I can reliably check out that gas station. It's frozen. Oh, generator! It's the worst kind of generator, but damn it, it's a generator. Oh gosh, that's so good. That's so good to find. Huge win. Now, it's really just figuring out water. Digital watch. Oh. I'm nervous. I'm a little sad. Fence strat. By far the best strategy in the game. Another key to the residence. That makes things so much easier. And a key ring that also just has a residence key on it, so I'm okay. I also did not notice you were here, and you could have very easily taken advantage of me. Another key to the residence. Okay, just everybody lived here, I guess. Oh, sorry, I missed your comment. Let's see. If it's only one of the zombies scale, what's our other option? Robot, could you rephrase that? I don't think I'm fully comprehending what you're asking. Damn it, I fucking hate basements. Ooh, boxes. Paint. Gardening stuff. More paint. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay, I got you. I want to clear out this house, though. And the noise has to be coming from upstairs, which is extra scary. Oof, okay. Alright, where is he? No? Am I hearing shit? Keyring, just a key. Ooh, a leather coat. No, that's okay. What the hell? What? Where the hell were you? Okay, cool. All right, so we've got food. We're all good. Is these... All right. You were asking if we should go back to the generator that was surrounded by the zombies again. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Luckily, because of this absolutely incredible find of this generator, we're golden. Like, it's the worst generator there is, but that's like saying I found like a gold nugget instead of a gold bar. It's still gold, you know. The only downside to the generator that I found is because it's the old generator. It uses the same amount of fuel. It's just louder, which means it'll attract zombies from further away. But if you kill them all, yeah, don't gotta worry about it. And I'm just slow rolling this because I'm assuming the gas station's going to be pretty busy. I hear another one. But yeah, the more of these guys I can take out, the better. Because I'm going to be here for, I'm guessing, a little while. Oh, my maintenance leveled up. Cool. More durable weapons. Go sit in my car for a little bit. I think I hear more zombies. Yep. Ooh. 2 more. Should have filled up my water bottle, but that's okay. Nightstick is holding up good. It's not nearly as efficient as the axe, but it is saving my axe durability. I'm trying to figure out what she's wearing right now. Come on. There. Digital watch. And digital watch. So the reason I take... let's see. How do I know it's the older one? It's how it looks. So there's 4 different generators. There's the old one, which is yellow and bigger. There is the blue one, which is the smallest one that makes the least amount of noise, but it's the least fuel efficient. There's the red, which is the standard model, and then there's the orangish yellow, but looks like a normal generator, that is the best. It's the most fuel efficient, and it covers the most tiles. I'm going to roll my window up. And we're going to sit here and regain some stamina. But yeah, so that's how you can tell the different generators apart. So all of them are good. I do not want to make it sound like any of them are worth passing up. Every single generator is 100% worth it. It's just like, obviously, if you have your choice, the old one is just the loudest one. So you just have to be very careful. But orange might not be the right word. I think it's the same-ish yellow as the old one. It's just a box. Like, it looks like a box instead of a real complicated. When I go back, I'll show you. And if it looks like that one, it's the old one. If it's yellow but it's square, then it's the good new one. Okay. I don't remember what store that is, but I absolutely... Oh, that's a lot of them. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. Nice. But, you a big Zomboid fan, Bob? Oof. All right, short blunt. That'll help. Let's check out what this store is. I think this is all connected though, so. Oh, there's another one there. Boop. Now I'm gonna walk away. Back in Rosewood, I couldn't fit it in the truck when I moved to West Point. Figured I'd find a new one at West Point, but maybe I'll drive back. No, yeah. So here's the thing. Between the standard one and the really good one, if I remember correctly, the only difference is how many tiles away it provides power. So if you don't have like a huge base, I don't think it makes that big of a difference. Even though the blue one is the least fuel efficient, I normally like to have a blue one and then any other one. Because if it's for my home base where I don't have a lot of zombies, I don't really care. I'm not really picky. Because most of my bases are way out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. But the blue one is particularly good even if it's the least fuel efficient, just because it's the quietest. So if you have it at a gas station in a more populated area, you don't have to deal with as much. So I would recommend one of any kind and a blue one. All right, so here's the gas station. Okay. There's hardly any zombies here. This is nice. I don't like that this is all broken down. Makes it seem like there's a lot more zombies in here. Or they're just trying to make it look like it got ransacked already. But either way, fine with me. I still feel like I hear a zombie somewhere. Is this just an open back door? Okay. All right. We got a lot of empty gas cans. Empty leather water bag is cool. Like they got a little camping section. Okay, this is great. This is great. We got any good magazines? Nope. But that's okay. We got a gas station. I've settled in a nice spot in West Point. West Point is the hardest spawn. I don't spawn there very often because I feel like it's difficult, but it's just kind of boring because everything's kind of the same and it's just big. So for me, it's a bit tedious. But West Point has some really cool locations, especially on the outskirts on the furthest east side of town. There's like one of the biggest gun shops that I think was named after somebody who modded a bunch of guns into the game, which is really cool. And it does have really big gated communities, so you're 100% right on that one. Don't know if that's far enough away. Cool. I'm most paranoid when I am refueling vehicles. But we're going to have a lot of empty gas cans that we're going to be bringing back with us. And we're going to be heading back to that one house with the basement. And we're going to grab some of those storage boxes as well. I would like to find another vehicle. I spawned in Rosewood so I could get some axes. Yes, 100%. That's what I did. I spawned in Rosewood for the same reason. This is a nice car. Okay. This is a diner. Might be a good place to pick up some food if it's still fresh. That guy looks like he's got something on his back. Hey, a vehicle with a key. The engine status looks pretty bad, though. Yeah. Yeah, Rosewood is my favorite place to spawn. It's got everything. It's not close to water, but a 100% conditioned engine. Is that possible? Engine quality is 51 though, so it's not perfect. Yeah. Oh, yep. Or fools seldom differ. That's a good one too. I feel like I'm way more on the receiving end of that one. But there should be a gun store across the street. I'm gonna head back to the gas station. No, I don't need to. Let's see what's cooking across the street here. Probably gonna have to get my... Ooh. I risked it a little bit too much on that one. Nice. All right, anything good on you guys? Ooh, a fillet knife. That might be worth it. Okay, so it is across here. All right, I am a... what profession did you choose? I chose engineer. I think engineer after the Build 42 update may be maybe not the best, but it's top 3 best professions easily. Because you get a level of carpentry, you get a level of electronics, and then I can't remember what the last thing you get is. But you can also just start out being able to use generators now. That's not just electrician, which electrician is the most useless ass starting job, because who gives a shit about electronics after level 1? But you start with 1 level of electronics, which is all you need. You get a level of carpentry. And then, I'm trying to remember, maybe it'll say it. Engineer. I can't remember. No. Let's just pause it. So if I'm trying to remember what I started with, I believe it was 1 level in carpentry, 1 level in electrical, and then maybe 1 level in masonry. So if you want to build anything, you're starting off a little bit better. But you get exclusive explosives, if that's your jam. It's not mine, but shit, I'm going to try it now. But the starting out being able to start with generators is just out of this world. All right, I should have assumed that the door wasn't open. But what I can do is I can break this sumbitch down. Let's head back to the gas station. I'm drowsy. That's okay. I'm going to stay here for the night. That makes the most sense to me. Because I've cleared out basically all the zombies here. And then I can check out that gun store because I am a glutton for firearms. And then I can fill up all these empty jerry cans. The only thing I'm worried about here at the Gas and More is that I don't have any doors. Corn dog. It's stale, but I'll eat it. All right. I need as many empty gas cans as possible. Let me pause it and read your comment here. That is good, but I figured working generator is a later on thing, which gives you a lot of time to find the magazine or level electrical to 3. So I kind of dismissed electrician and engineer. Totally get that too. I totally get that. In the long run, you can avoid the need for the immediate electronics. For me, my argument is convenience. I don't want to have to level electronics to level 3 because I think it's the most useless skill. I mean, you get it to level 1 so you can hotwire vehicles, but it's such a miserable grind just to like keep track of all the watches and stuff like that. And the skill that I normally try and gravitate towards is carpentry, because you need at least level 3 carpentry, which you can very easily get from the TV programs. If you have at least level 1 in carpentry. So the way I see it, it gives you masonry if you ever want to mess with that, which is just kind of goofy. Take it or leave it. You don't have to stress about finding the magazine for generators because they made it way more rare in Build 42. And you get your level of carpentry to be able to start out actually actually just being able to use generators for if you don't make it to level 3 by the time the power runs out. And especially for like beginner friendly, engineer I think has got to be the way to go now. I like veteran. My favorite is veteran because I hate dealing with panic and it is the best for firearms. I do like that they made it to where you can level up electronics to 3, because you used to not be able to do that. You used to only be able to find the generator magazine, which sucked shit. Yep. Leveling up electronics is incredibly dependent on if you can find the electronic books, which is another thing that's tedious. Oh, construction worker is great. I think construction worker is better than carpenter now. Build 41, I almost exclusively picked carpenter because you started out with 3 levels in carpentry. And you could watch the TV shows, and there were some times where I was getting out of the first week of the apocalypse with level like 6 or 7 carpentry. But now they've capped it at 3 from the TV programs. So you get something with 1 level, and you're golden. Yeah, +3 short blunt is amazing. That's definitely a reason to pick construction worker over engineer, especially if you have a convenient way to level up your electronics. Filling up all these gas cans, which I'll need to move them to the other seats in my car to be able to fit the generator in my trunk. So let's do that first. Grab as many of these bad boys as we can. All right, let's check out this. Oops, nope. Gas can. Looks like 1 per seat. Cool. That works for me. And then I've got 2 in the trunk, so I'll still need to grab a couple of them. I might just have to carry them back. How long have you been surviving in said apocalypse? Can't believe I've messed up my car from just being stupid. Nice. Yeah. Skill books is probably going to be next on my list. Oh, a couple of zombies were able to catch up to me. Which I'll sacrifice a couple of full gas cans if I need to. Come on, don't do this to me. Good. So, if you're watching the stream right now and you see this generator that's on my screen right now, that is the old generator. This is the worst, loudest one. But a generator is a generator. Yep, both of those zombies are coming this way. Dang, that sucks. Okay, come on. If you're going to be a pain in the ass, let's get this over with. Oh my gosh, there's a third one. Son of a bitch, this is bad. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Ooh. Good, good, good. What? What was that animation fuck up? That was a bite? I was actively stomping on him. What? That's nuts. That's so crazy. That's so funny. What a way to end the stream. That's such a bummer. That's such a bummer. Because look, I'm very mad. I'm very upset. But here's the rub. I don't know. I never have it on. But I just got bit. So that's the end of this playthrough. But we learned something very important. If you are currently standing on top of a zombie and one of them is a crawler and you're stomping, even though you're behind it a little bit, it will still bite you, apparently. Because yes, I was stomping on the zombie, and as I was actively stomping on a zombie, the one turned into a crawler and bit my leg. So yes, I just died. So I'm already about 20 minutes past where I normally stream. Also, Bob, if you had a good time, I would really appreciate it if you followed. You don't have to, of course. I stream every Monday, Thursday. So yeah, that's just such a bummer to lose a character by a weird graphical thing. Or just me being bad. It might just be me being bad. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. I'm going to go to bed. I got work in the morning. So thank you all so much for watching. I know we had Robot here. We had Hitman here. Bob, you were new, and I really appreciate the conversations. I'm glad to find somebody who seems to like this game as much as me. And everybody on YouTube, fans, Oplopatop. I don't know if I said your name right. And then apparently somebody who's really into hookah still. I didn't even know that was a thing that was still going around. And Timothy Pendleton. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a wonderful night, and I'll hopefully see you Thursday. Bye, everybody.